Fans packed Reed Arena for the first ever top 10 matchup in College Station. Number 5 Alabama taking on number 10 Texas A&M. A little ugly at times, very physical game, more than 50 fouls combined between the two teams. How about 88 free throw attempts and a lot of misses on both sides as well. The Aggies finished the night, in fact, missing 20 of their 48 free throws, and they lose the game 94-88 to Alabama. It's their first loss in the SEC. As we take a look at some of how the game played out, notably Wade Taylor not available for this game. Once again, he was also out against Oklahoma earlier in the week, an undisclosed injury for number 4. So the Aggies having to get creative to fill his void offensively. But Bama came out, had the lead at the half, kept pushing in the second half. A big night from a few of their key contributors. Grant Nelson had a couple drives to the basket, resulting in points. And then Mark Sears had 27 to lead the way for Alabama. The Aggies did chip away after falling behind double digits in the second half. Got it to 3 a couple of times, but a notable sequence. You'll see it eventually. Aggies were down by 4, allowed, I believe, 2 or 3 offensive rebounds, which eventually led to a 3 for Mark Sears. Put it back up to 7. Again, the Aggies chipped away once again, got it down to 3, but just could not get over the hump. And again, 28 of 48 from the free throw line, while Alabama not much better, 27 of 40, 67.5%, but they did shoot the ball like they do, 13 made threes. All right, in the Big 12, Baylor was doubling up on Arizona State. First, the ladies took on the Sun Devils. They get the win, and the men are playing as we speak. You see the updated score on your screen. At last check, the most up-to-date score we have now, 57-54, with 2 minutes to go in the second half. Kind of a slow-scoring game right there. Norchad O'Meara leading the way for the Bears with 17 points, 15 for VJ Edgecombe, while BJ Freeman doing it all for the Sun Devils. And the last thing we're keeping our eye on with this Saturday is the start of the NFL playoffs. And with the Houston Texans, they are back in once again, champions of the AFC South. Now, funny enough, they've made the playoffs 8 times in program history, franchise history, I should say. Every single time, their first game of the playoffs has been Saturday, 3:30 Central in the wild card round. So what do? 3:30 Central in the wild card round, taking on the Chargers, and they fall behind 6-0, but then apply the pressure on Justin Herbert. They end up walking away with the victory, forcing Herbert into a handful of interceptions. 32-12 the final. Herbert, his final stat line, 1 touchdown, 4 picks, 14 of 32, while C.J. Stroud, 282, but Joe Mixon contributing on the ground as well, passing the century mark for the Texans. So they move on to the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That's going to do it for a busy day of Saturday sports in Central Texas. Reporting live in College Station, I'm Ben Peck for 6 Sports. We'll be right back after this.